All right, so we're here after race number 1 for the Ciociaro series. This is the race report. Nick Dwyer, Adam McClounie, you know as well now. So we have here our first, second, and fourth place riders tonight.
Third place is right there.
He is. Mousseau, come on in there. Oh, yeah.
Safety first. Safety first.
All right, so our two men here, Russell and Paulo, were in the breakaway, so we need a little perspective on that. So there was a crash tonight, got neutralized. They had a 15-second lead, so they got going again and got out to a good lead. So Russell, let's start with you. You're the man with the big engine. What were you think? What did you think you needed after? What was your thoughts with the neutral start?
The neutral start was fine. I thought it was more 20 seconds instead of 15, but we'll take it.
50 seconds.
I can't comment on that.
Yeah, I can't
50
seconds at one point in time, but 15 was a fair gap. Yeah.
So being in a group with a couple sprinters, I tried to play my cards and break away from them. They worked for the majority of the race until the last few laps where I ran out of gas and they got back to me. From that point on, I didn't have enough left, so I just kind of sat in and they did most of the work to the finish line. And
so there was a bit. Adam and I were talking during the break, and he had 2 riders from his team in that break. So even though
my picks. So
even though I had a teammate in there, I was a little concerned about it, right?
Yeah.
But Craig Marentet was on the front.
Yes, he was
working away. So
Yeah.
Paulo, when Russell went, what was your thought? Game over? Or do you think you could bring him back?
No, I thought it was possible. I mean, 2 against 1, and the guy was strong all night, and I thought, we'll work together. And the gap wasn't really increasing towards the end. The last 3 laps we had to make a big effort because Russell wasn't fading, and it came back together, but then we were all 3 of us were kind of cooked.
Being the vet rider though, did you make Luke do most of the work or did you chip in?
No, we were sharing, and then he tried to jump me and go up to him by himself.
Oh, dirty pool.
Yeah, so that didn't work.
Okay,
but
so before we get to the winner, so let's go inside the head of the tower captain here. Now, when Russell was away on his own, tell us about the strategy you put.
Russell was away, and I saw the 2 guys kind of dangling maybe at around that 20-second gap. I got a little greedy, and I thought we should bring him back so we can sprint for second.
No faith in your man.
Well, no, he was away from me. He was away from you guys.
Too much faith in his man.
Okay. So I thought it was game over. I'm like, let's bring it back and sprint for second. And then these guys started playing a bit of cat and mouse, and before I knew it, we were Grupo Compacto coming into that last.
Now sprinting for second, you are aware of the man on my right.
I was fine to go heads up. I thought it was pretty fun. We hopefully had the win. Let's race it anyways. Yeah.
So I'll take you inside our thinking. We had some conversations when Russell went. Daniele and I were like, should we go after them, right? Try for the win, So maybe. And the problem is, I said, if we do that, we're bringing Paul and Luke back. And I said, I don't think I can bring Russell back on my own. In fact, I know I can't. So he said, let's just play it out, and we'll take second with the situation. Because if we bring them back, we're sprinting for second anyway. Then when it all started coming, I could feel behind me the vibes. And then what was your thinking, Daniele? Last 3 laps, what was your assessment?
Last 3 laps, you could see it starting to fall apart. As soon as the 3 came back together, there was a good chance of making ground. So before it was so obvious that we were going to catch them, I was even thinking of just jumping across, right? Jumping across, taking.
Because that would go on March, right?
Yeah, we'll let him go. Let him go.
But at least get to the lead rider's wheel.
Right.
But things were working out, and I was sitting tight, and it was coming back, and then with half a lap to go, at the hill is when I said, Nick, you bring me to him, I'll win the race. And
went to plan.
It went to plan.
But big kudos to the Farm Dog team and the second tower team. Those guys put in a lot of chasing.
Those guys put in some huge. The Kerwin partners. Let's give Roger Dard
Kerwin partners
credit here. Those guys worked their tail off. So those are guys that came up from B to A. Super impressed with them. They passed their initiation, so they don't have to push pennies in the parking lot.
So if it wasn't for them, they wouldn't have come back.
No, they wouldn't
for
have.
sure.
It was
And the
100%
tower
there.
And the second tower.
Right?
Yeah, second tower
Not
team.
B alternate.
All right.
Okay, so that's a wrap from here. I'm sure we'll have some more analysis on it in the show. Time to sleep on it. Think about decisions and stuff.
This is the friendliest post race we've ever had.
It is. Endorphins are high.
Yeah, typically I don't talk to you for a couple days after, and then
we could have a dance off right here. Now there was an accident. 7 guys went down. We hope they're all doing well. Looks like mainly road rash and mangled bikes. Thomas Flannery with some road rash. John Salmon looks like he may have a wrist thing, but we'll get you an update on that. So we'll see you in 2 weeks for race number 2.
Out.